Hi, I'm Mike, founder of GoodBed.com. Over the past 5 years, there's probably been no mattress brand that has grown faster than Nectar. And they started with one mattress, but today we're going to take a look at their current collection, which includes 3 mattresses. And we're going to take you through both the features that these mattresses have in common, as well as what unique features get added as you move up through this line. We're excited to show it to you. Stick around. So let's start with the common thread between all 3 of these mattresses, which first and foremost is that they're all memory foam mattresses. And not only that, they all have a layer of memory foam right up at the top with no quilting. There's no quilted cover, it's just a stretch cover over the top of the mattress. So there's really very little between you and the memory foam on any of these mattresses. And that means you're gonna get a lot of that slow melting memory feel that memory foam is known for. Beyond that, there's also a common consistent theme here that they all have a 3-layer construction. So underneath the memory foam, there's a transition layer, and underneath the transition layer, there's a base foam layer. So they all have foam as their support core, no springs. And as a result of that kind of common construction, they're gonna have in common certain characteristics that most mattresses with that construction type will share, such as, for example, there's not a lot of bounce. So if you're looking for a real bouncy mattress, really, you're not going to find that on any of these mattresses. But if you don't like bounce, that's going to be something that you're going to find across this line. Now, within this line, there's obviously different feels and different features. We'll get into that later in the video, but wanted to start with sort of the common characteristics. And the last characteristic that these all have in common is the cover. They all have a removable, washable cover with some cooling characteristics built into the cover. Even the original Nectar has some cooling characteristics in the cover, and then those get enhanced as you move up through the line. And again, we will detail those more as we get into this, but that is a common thread throughout this lineup. And then beyond the construction of the mattress, these mattresses also all share a 365-day trial period, as well as what Nectar calls the forever warranty. So now let's get into the details of the specific models. And we're going to start at the entry level here with the Nectar, or what you may sometimes see as the Nectar Classic, or even the original Nectar. Now, this is a 12-inch model. The current list price for this model is $799 in a queen size, and that would be before any GoodBed discounts are applied. But basically, this is, again, a 3-layer construction, 12 inches in total. The top 3 inches is going to be gel memory foam. Then you're going to have a 2-inch transition layer below that, and then a 7-inch support core, all foam support core. And then on top of that, you have this cover, which is something new in the latest version of the Nectar. They added polyethylene fiber to the cover. Polyethylene fiber is a denser fabric or denser fiber. And when you have a denser fiber, it has more coolness inherent to it. We've described this in the past as kind of the difference between marble and wood, as an example. If you lie on a marble table, that's going to feel inherently cooler than a wood table because the density of that material just inherently is going to allow more heat to be pulled away from you. So that is, there's a cooling effect, a slight coolness to the touch that you can feel in this cover as a result of using that fiber. But that's basically the construction of the Nectar. I think it's also worth noting, this is the 3rd generation now of the Nectar, what they call the Nectar or the Nectar Classic mattress. We would describe this one as probably a medium firm, maybe close to medium. So it's kind of, it's right up at the softer side of medium firm maybe. But it's interesting to note that progressively over time, this model that has shared the same name over time has gotten progressively firmer, less soft. The original Nectar that we reviewed maybe in 2017, we classified as a medium soft. Then the 2nd generation, where they removed the box quilt memory foam cover, got a little firmer. We classified that as a medium, and this generation feels just a smidge firmer than that. So again, we probably put it as a medium firm, but it's very close to a medium. It definitely has a lot of that memory feel, although it's pretty quick to recover. And you're going to get, because there's 3 inches of memory foam over the top, you're going to get a little deeper than average cushioning depth, a little bit more of that hugged or cradled sensation on this mattress. All right, so now we've moved up to the Nectar Premier. This is the middle model in the collection. This is one that's going to retail for $12.99 in a queen size, and again, that's before any good bed discounts are applied. This is a 13-inch mattress, so they've added an inch here to the total profile. The construction is similar, but the biggest difference is you're going to find a slightly thicker transition layer here. So you got a 3-inch gel memory foam on top, and then you've got a 3-inch transition layer in the middle, with again a 7-inch support core down below. The net result of that is that the feel of this mattress is noticeably softer than the Nectar Classic. So we would classify this one probably as a medium soft, although it's maybe just towards the medium end of that range, so it's towards the firmer end of medium soft, if you will, but we'd still classify it as a medium soft. It's the softest one in the collection, for sure. Certainly the most conformance from this mattress in the collection, and in terms of like your pointy parts, like your shoulders sink in the most on this mattress, and maybe the most sinkage in general when you're lying on it, although it's pretty close to the copper. We'll show you in a second. But the other thing that you add as you step up to this model here is 2 enhancements on the cooling front. One is that it still uses that polyethylene fiber in the cover, but the percentage of polyethylene is doubled. So, like, in other words, the amount of this cooling fiber that's used in the cover is twice as much in this cover as it is in the Nectar Classic. So you get just a little bit more of that coolness to the touch from the cover. But also, they put phase change material in kind of like the middle half to 2/3 of the mattress here on the top layer of foam. So there you get a little bit more cooling in the center of the mattress where most of your heat's going to be dispelled. So it's a kind of 2 enhancements on the cooling front when you step up to this model. It's worth noting too that this is a model that you've seen maybe before as the Lush. So we did a review of the Lush. If you want more information about this Premier, we did an in-depth review of the Lush. The construction of the Premier is very similar to what they had with the Lush. So I think you could learn a lot from watching that video if you're interested in the Premier. All right, now we've moved up to the Nectar Premier Copper. This is the top of the line in the Nectar collection. And this is a mattress, it's gonna have 1 inch more of height than the Nectar Premier, so it's a 14-inch thick mattress. The construction is, again, it's gonna be similar in concept. The top 4 inches of the mattress are gel memory foam. So that's more of memory foam than you have in either of the other 2 Nectar mattresses. And then you have a shorter transition layer. It's a 1-inch thick transition layer below that. And then you have a taller base layer, a 9-inch layer of support foam down below, bringing you to the total of 14 inches. The polyethylene fiber in the cover is going to be kind of similar to what you found in the Premier, but what they added to this is there's copper fibers in this cover. So the principle there should be that copper is a metal, it's a conductor, it allows heat to travel away from your body. So to the extent that the copper is present in the cover, that should be the effect of it. It should add to the cooling capabilities of the cover. Basically, that's the kind of step up from the standpoint of cooling. It does, of course, also feature that phase change material in the middle of the mattress on the top layer of foam as well. So that feature is carried through to this model as well. And in terms of the feel, I think that's the biggest thing about the Premier Copper is the feel is going to be very different. This is the firmest of the 3. We would actually classify this as a firm on our softness spectrum. So this is going to have maybe a little bit more of that kind of classic memory foam feel, like from the original days of memory foam, when it has that like surface firmness that ultimately, as your body warms the material, it conforms to you, but it conforms more slowly. So this has the slowest responsiveness, the slowest recovery of the 3, and probably the most deepest sinkage, because you have 4-inch layer of memory foam, so you probably get more of that cradled sensation on this mattress because of that additional memory foam. So that's going to be it's going to be more of that initial firmness, but then sink in, slower memory melt type of sensation And if you like that, then this is going to be the best option for you in this collection. So there you have it. That's the full collection of Nectar mattresses. We hope you found this helpful. For more helpful information about how to find the right mattress for you, go to goodbed.com. What you'll find there includes the full written version of this overview with the latest details on prices and the currently available discounts both online and in your area. And you'll find the Good Bed quiz, which we fundamentally believe is the best starting point for any mattress shopper. It'll take a very detailed assessment of all of your personal needs, preferences, and priorities and search across options both online and in your local area to show you mattresses that are the best match for your particular needs. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we hope you sleep well.